I'm here. I'm just behind the photo. Hello. Okay, pop in here a little early. That's not really me playing. Okay, still got a few seconds, but thank you. Amy is already here. Great. All right. Got my little background here. I love this glittery background. I feel like I'm in a nightclub. Or maybe you you feel like I'm in a nightclub. Yeah. I've got this photo. This is the little puppy that was here last session. If you were here on Sunday, my neighbor's puppy showed up, Chobe, C-H-O-B-E, Chobe, and it's a he. He came and he knocked my camera over, and there he is, Chobe. Maybe he'll stop by today. I hope Chobe stopped. I can't talk over that music. What are you? Very impolite of me. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Chobe is just a young puppy, and he stopped by last Sunday during my session, and he's just so cute, such a cute puppy. I actually set up a separate camera outside to see if he would come by. Here, I'll show you. This is the outside camera I have. If I can find it. Here's what it looks like outside here in Arizona. You can see my old 2005 Subaru and the rose garden and a little bit of the patio. So maybe Chobe will come by and make an appearance out on the patio. We'll see. There's the other shot I have of the keyboard so you can see my hands. And here we are in the nightclub. Going to be playing music till all hours of 2 a.m. We're going to be here till 2 a.m. or even 2:30. Maybe the police will have to kick us out at 2:30. Remember those days? 2 a.m. last call. How many of you have ever been in a bar in Michigan when the police come in like after 2:30 and there's still a couple people sitting there and they go, "Hey, you guys, what are you doing?" Yeah, it's happened to me. Okay, I hope the sound and balance is all right. My friend Ron Bacon will stop by and correct me if I'm wrong. So thank you all for coming and listening. And I'm going to start with Michel Legrand, the famous French song composer, beautiful songs and movie scores. And he did a song called Watch What Happens. Oh, let someone start believing in you. Let him hold out his hand. Let him touch you and watch what happens. Want someone who can look in your eyes. Ginger just checked in and see into your heart. Let him hold you and watch what happens. Cold, I can't believe your heart is cold. Maybe just afraid to be broken again. Oh, let someone with that deep love to give that deep love to you. What magic you see, let someone give his heart to one who cares like me. Oh, cold, I can't believe your heart is cold. Maybe just afraid to be broken again. Oh, let someone with that deep love to give, that deep love to you, and what magic you'll see. Let someone give his heart, someone who cares like me. Oh yeah. We'll go to a little moon dance. What phase is the moon in right now? I don't know. I really don't know. Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl Bartlett is watching while she's driving home from work. Oh, careful. Yeah. And Cheryl is in Massachusetts. We call her the commissioner. She was the commissioner for the state of Massachusetts. The commissioner of health, that is. So if you have any questions about what's going on right now, we don't even talk about. We're going to get away from work. No sense in anything spoiling our fun today, right? Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance near the cover of October skies. All the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'll try to please till you're calling of your heart swing that swings sweet and low. You know the night's magic seems to whisper and hush. You know the soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Well, I want to make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the morning is come. I know now the time is just right. Straight into my arms you will run. When you call, my heart will be waiting to make sure that we're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear, and I will make you my own every time I touch you, you just tremble inside. And I know how much you want me there. You can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? It's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make. Hey, what's happening to my back? How the leaves on the trees are falling. Sound of breezes that blow. I'll try to please till you're gone. Of your heart swing that sings with low. You know the night's magic seems to whisper and hush. You know the soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? One more moon dance. with you, my love. Yeah. All right. Well, this has been great. I set up and I was just having a good time actually setting up the equipment. There's a lot of setup. And I'm thinking, gosh, every week something goes wrong, but really it's been pretty smooth today until I turned on the yoga chanting there during the last song. But that was minor. And I want to correct this screen here, if you will allow me, please. And I will do it as fast as I can, I promise. And I will get the backdrop. Backdrop, hurry. There. Now we're all set. Now we've got the close-up with the, with the backdrop and a little fuzzy around the edges. Oop, there, I'm disappearing. We'll just keep it like that. So we've got this one, that one, this one, and then we're outside. If Chobi, not that one. If Chobi comes by, we've got, I know. If Chobi comes by, I'm going to turn on the outside camera here. Right there. So if Chobi's going to be on the patio, we'll find him out there. Okay. There we go. Great. Anne-Marie! Here she is, all the way from Eastern Canada. I've been working on finding another French song, and I will find one, but until now, I actually love this song by Cole Porter. When love comes in and takes you by the skin, ooh la la la, is that right? Say magnifica. When every night your loved one holds you tight, ooh la la la, say magnifica. But when one day your loved one drifts away, ooh la la la, it is so tragic. But when once more she whispers, shut the door, say magnifique. Ooh la la. See, Anne-Marie understands all this French in the song. She'll translate for you if you want. See, if you were in Paris, you might hear it played like this. But when one day your loved one drifts away, ooh la la la, it is so tragic. But when once more she whispers, je t'adore, c'est magnifique, c'est magnifique. All right, we're going to move on to some Elton John, and I think this is one I haven't. This is one I haven't played before. You know, I'm just thinking of Jill. Hi, Jill. From Boulder, Jill, the neighbor, who used to be my neighbor from 100 feet away, and then she moved several hundred feet away down the street, and then she sponsored some of those concerts you might have seen that we did some video scenes on Facebook mostly. So maybe you have, or maybe you haven't seen them. But Jill is a fine songwriter, folk singer, and she's in Boulder, Colorado. And I wish I had the capability of just bringing in a video screen of Jill doing a song right now. You know, someday I'm going to figure that out. We're going to do that, Jill. Okay, I mean, waiting over there. So we had a very nice concert Saturday evening on Jill's street with, you know, very proper social distancing and very appreciative crowd, I have to say. It was great. So. Daniel's traveling tonight on a plane. I can see the red tail lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving goodbye. Oh, it looks like Daniel must be the stars in my eyes. They say Spain is pretty, though I've never been. Daniel says it's the best place he's ever seen. He should know he's been there enough. Oh, I miss Daniel. Oh, I miss him so much. Oh, and Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have dried, but you see more than I. You're a star in the face of the sky. My brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died, but you see more than I. And then you're a star in the face of the sky. Daniel's traveling tonight on a plane. I can see the red tail lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving goodbye. I miss Daniel. Oh, I miss him so much. All right, Anne-Marie. Yeah, Anne-Marie, by the way, Jill, if you're still watching, hopefully, Anne-Marie is from far eastern Canada in New Brunswick, and we have people from Austria also watching the street concerts that you started in Sedona. That's pretty amazing. I don't know, it's just kind of mind-blowing to think that technology is good. Okay, it's time for a little bit of a jazzy song. I don't know what that means, but it's summer. I was outside and it's over 90 degrees right now. So and this one goes out to Kate. She requested this. Oh no, she didn't request it, but she said she liked the song when I did it the other day at Jill's concert a couple weeks ago, actually. Frank Sinatra song. Oh, the summer wind came blowing in across the sea. Lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song and we strolled the golden sand to Sweetheart's End. The summer wind like painted kites, the days and nights went flying by. The world was new beneath the blue umbrella sky, and softer than a piper man one day he called to, I lost you to the summer wind. The autumn wind, the winter winds have come and gone, but still the days, the lonely days go on and on. And guess who sighs his lullabies through nights that never end? My fickle friend, the summer wind. The summer wind, the summer wind. Yeah, and while we're on Sinatra, Cheryl Bartlett requested this song about a couple weeks ago, so I'll do it. This one. It's called, you'll hear the title eventually. You can all sing along when I get to the title. When somebody loves you, it's no good unless he loves you all the way. Happy to be near you when you need someone to cheer you all the way. Taller than the tallest trees, that's how it's gotta feel. Deeper than the deep blue seas, that's how deep it goes when it's real. When somebody needs you, it's no good unless he needs you all the way. Through the good Arlene years and all the in-between years, come what may. Who knows where the road will lead us? Only a fool would say. If you let me love you, it's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way, all the way. knows where the road will lead us? Only a fool would say. But if you let me love you, it's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way, all the way. Pamela Marita just walked in to the piano bar. Have a seat and enjoy yourself, Pamela. Oh, thank you. She says the sound is good, or sounds great. I'm glad because I usually don't hear anything about the sound until it's bad. Hey, Joe's here. Joe's from down in the Phoenix area. Peggy Smock is here. So I think I'd like to do like a Duke Ellington song. This is called I'm Beginning to See the Light. I hope I can remember all the words. It's been a couple years, but it's got a nice melody. We'll go with that. Skies, I never wink back at fireflies. I gotta get my right key. I changed key. Never went back, never cared much for moonlit skies. I never wink back at fireflies. But now that the stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light. Okay, then. I never cared much for afterglow or candlelight on the mistletoe. But now that we turn the lamp down low, I'm beginning to see the light. Used to wander through the park, shadow boxing in the dark. Then you came and caused the spark that's a floor, and I'm fire now. I never made love by lantern shine. I never saw Candace in my wine. Now that your lips are burning mine, I'm beginning to see the light. Okay, now that I've really learned the song, I'm going to play it again. I never cared much for moonlit skies. I never winked back at fireflies. Now that the stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light. I never went dropped in for afterglow, a candlelight on the mistletoe. Now that you turn the lamp down low, I'm beginning to see the light. Shadow boxing in the dark, and I'm walking through the park. Then you came and caused the spark that's a full run on fire now. I never made love by afterglow, a candlelight on the mistletoe. Now when you turn the lamp down low, I'm beginning to see the light. I'm beginning to see the light. I'm beginning to see the light. Okay. The Chefmeister is here, Jim Scheffler. Chicago Jim, hey, how's it going there, Elmhurst, Illinois? And Jim used to come into the piano bar. I spent 30 years playing piano bars in Chicago, at least, maybe more. So you're watching. People love to see us sweat, and I was sweating on that last song, I got to tell you, because now I remembered the words the first time through. You know, I'm not even going to tell you all the mistakes. Some of the mistakes were just way too obvious, but I finally learned the melody after I played it through a couple times in a couple different keys. So thanks for noticing. Peggy is, I would say, Peggy Smock is a musicologist of a high degree, and she doesn't miss much. She's got a master's degree in music from the University of Michigan, and I know how perceptive you are, Peggy, and I know you don't miss much, so thanks for humoring me. I appreciate that. Here's another Duke Ellington song. I don't know why I'm getting on. How close are we to opening the bottle of wine? That's what I want to know after that last song. Oh, I know. Jim Scheffler used to ask for this song when he came into the piano bar in Chicago. I try to guess what song I'm going to play, Jim. Oh, he doesn't know. It's a Cole Porter song. And we have a nickname for this song. It's called the Earthquake Song. Is that an earthquake or simply the shock? Is it the good turtle soup or merely the mock? Is it a cocktail, this feeling of joy? Or is what I feel the real McCoy? Is it for all time or simply a lark? Is it Granada I see or only Asbury Park? Is it a fancy not worth thinking of? Or is it at long last love? Cole Porter, what a composer. Is it an earthquake or simply the shock? Hey, I changed key. Is it real turtle soup or merely the mock? Is it a cocktail, this feeling of joy? Or is what I feel the real McCoy? Is it for all time or simply a lark? Is it Granada I see or only Asbury Park? Is it a fancy not worth thinking of? Or is it at long last love? Jim was trying to get the message on the video on the same screen. I have a link to open the message in a different window on my Steve Sandner or sandnermusic.com/videos. There's a link that will open the message window in a new window. I don't know if that helps. There we go. Bye. All this. So it's 4:34. That means only 26 minutes till I can open my bottle of wine. All the songs that when I was playing that piano bar at Sage's for 12 years, I played one piano bar in I gotta remember to look at the camera, in Arlington Heights, Illinois, and that was a really happening place. I mean, the place was packed every night. I played there 6 nights a week, and another one of the songs that I played there were, well, several of the songs by Chet Baker. So, and oh, good, he got it. One of the great songs of the late 40s, early 50s is called, that Chet Baker did, is called "That Old Feeling." Kind of a sad song. But we do it with a little bit of a swing to it, so it gives it a... Well, I saw you last night and got that old feeling. When you came in sight, I got that old feeling. The moment that you passed by, I felt a thrill. And when you caught my eye, my heart stood still. Once again I seemed to feel that old yearning, that I knew that spark of love was still burning. There'll be no new romance for me, it's too much to start, 'cause that old feeling is still in my heart. I saw you last night and got that old feeling. When you came inside, I got that old feeling. The moment that you danced by, I felt a thrill. And when you caught my eye, my heart stood still. Once again I seemed to feel that old yearning, that I knew that spark of love was still burning. There'll be no new romance for me, it's foolish to start, 'cause that old feeling is still in my heart. All right. Old feeling, gosh, old feeling, old song. You get that old feeling playing the old songs. That's what happens to me. But I suppose I might want to do something really, really recent, like something from the 70s. I could try that, like New York State of Mind. Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood, hop a flight to Miami Beach or to Hollywood. But I'm taking a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of mind. Seen all those movie stars and their fancy cars and their limousines. Been high in the Rockies under the evergreens. Now I know what I'm needing, pass the time away. I'm in a New York state of mind. It was so easy living day by day, out of touch with the rhythm and blues. Now I need a little time away. New York Times, the Daily News. Comes down to reality, and it's fine with me, 'cause I've let it slide. I don't care if it's Chinatown or on Riverside. I know what I'm needing, it's gonna take more time. I'm in a New York state of mind. Taking on the Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of mind. State of mind. Out of touch with the rhythm and blues. Now I need a little time away. The New York Times and the Daily News. Comes down to reality, and it's fine with me, 'cause I've let it slide. I don't care if it's Chinatown or on Riverside. I'm just riding a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. I'm in a New York. I'm in a New York. I'm in a New York state of mind. Okay. Jim Schaffler, hey, once again, there is a link on the video page that will open just the chat window in a new window. I think you're hearing the two pianos out of sync. So anyway, every week I learn something. All right, thank you for the applause. Thank you. Appreciate that. You know, I love songs that are happy and upbeat, and this is a great one because we've all felt this before for somebody or something, and usually somebody. And Ron Bacon is in the house. Ron Bacon is a celebrity. If it weren't for Ron Bacon, you wouldn't have had the fun watching some of the music TV shows you did when you were younger. Ron Bacon is a famous in his own right, and honor to have him here in the piano bar. Step up to the piano bar, Ron, and have a drink and listen to some music, and I can just picture you smiling right now. No, I don't remember what day it was, and I didn't notice what time it was. All I know is that I fell in love with you. And if all my dreams come true, I'll be spending time with you. Every day's a new day in love with you. With each day comes a new way of loving you. I thank the Lord for love like ours that grows ever stronger. And if all my dreams come true, I'll be spending time with you. Oh, I love you more today than yesterday, but not as much as tomorrow. I love you more today than yesterday, but darling, not as much as tomorrow. Tomorrow's date means springtime, a day away. Cupid, we don't need you now, be on your way. Every time I kiss your lips, my mind starts to wander, and promises will be true. I know you feel the same way too. I love you more today than yesterday, but not as much as tomorrow. I love you more today than yesterday, but darling, not as much as tomorrow. Tomorrow's date means springtime, just a day away. Cupid, we don't need you now, be on your way. I thank the Lord for our love that grows stronger, not always will be true. I know you feel the same way too. Oh, I love you more today than yesterday, but not as much as tomorrow. I love you more today than yesterday, but darling, not as much as tomorrow. Tomorrow's date means springtime. Oh yeah, every day's a new day. Every time I love you, every day's a new day. Every time I love you, every day's a new day. There's Jimmy Webb is also a great composer, and I think I'm going to try one of his songs. I don't think I've done this one before on the virtual piano bar. I may have, but and also on this past Sunday we had a visit from Chobi, a little puppy from upstairs, and I'm hoping he's going to come by. And Michelle, if you're watching this, you're welcome to bring Chobi. I have a special camera all set up outside so we can see Chobi outside. That's what it looks like outside my room here, where I stay in Arizona. So, when Jimmy Webb was 17 years old, he wrote this amazing song. I think Frank Sinatra recorded it. A lot of people recorded it. And it's called Didn't We, Girl? This time we almost made the pieces fit. Didn't we, girl? This time we almost made some sense of it. Didn't we, girl? This time I had the answer right here in my hand. Then I touched it, and it had turned to sand. This time we almost sang our song in tune. Didn't we, girl? This time we almost made it to the moon. Didn't we, girl? This time we almost made our poem rhyme. This time we almost made that long, hard climb. Didn't we almost make it this time? This time we almost sang our song in tune. Didn't we, girl? This time we almost made it to the moon. Didn't we, girl? This time we almost made the poem rhyme. This time we almost made that long, hard climb. Didn't we almost make it? Didn't we almost make it? Didn't we almost make it this time? Ooh, it's 4:53. I'm going to do one more song, and then I might join those of you who are having a little glass of wine. I might join you. But Earl, I think it was suggested by Ginger actually that we do a little summer fun songs. There are so many different summer fun songs, like from all eras. Summertime is one, but I'm going to do one called Under the Boardwalk. And the sun beats down and burns the tar upon the roof. And your feet get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, under the sea, by the sea, on a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. From the park you hear birds of the carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, on a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Okay, everybody now. Under the boardwalk, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. From the park you hear the tiny chords of the carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Okay, you can sing along now. Under the boardwalk, walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, we're walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. The boardwalk, and that is on the Jersey Shore, as Peggy mentions. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do one more, and I'm doing song, in the piano bar, it's quantity. I've said this before, but in the old days in the piano bar, it was at least 5 hours a night you were playing piano. So you couldn't possibly play every song, would not always be your best song. You were trying stuff out, you were making mistakes, and I'm kind of falling into that same trap here. It's not exactly a concert, so I appreciate your going with me on some of these things. Yeah. And of course, there's Girl from Ipanema, a great summer song. There is the sad summer song, kind of say goodbye for the summer. Darling, I promise you this, I'll send you all my love every day in a letter, sealed with a kiss. Remember that one? But there's very few songs with the month of August mentioned in them, and this is one of them. And it's a Cole Porter song, You'd Be So Nice to Come Home To. The August moon burning above. You'll hear it buried in the lyrics somewhere. You'd be so nice to come home to. You'd be so nice by the fire, while the breeze on high sang a lullaby. You'd be all that I could desire, under stars cooled by the winter, under an August moon burning above. You'd be so nice, you'd be paradise to come home to and love. be so nice to come home to. You'd be so nice by the fire, while the breeze on high sang a lullaby. You'd be all that I could desire, under stars chilled by the winter, an August moon burning above. You'd be so nice, you'd be paradise to come home to and love, to come home to and love. Okay, a brand new ending. I made it, never been heard before. Thank you. All right, just going to take a little pause. I think I've been doing vocals on every song. It's about time for an instrumental. But actually, it's about time to just have just a little tiny glass of wine. And sometimes it'll last me 2 sessions. And this stuff has been on sale lately. It's very good quality. Chateau Saint Michel, California. It sounds French, but no, it's California. So how's everybody doing? Have we got a little group here? Yeah, we got a sizable group here. At least a dozen people here, maybe more. It's really hard to tell because I don't know if the YouTube crowd is included in the number that I see. I think it might just be the Facebook. Not sure. But I'm learning something every day on this live streaming. It's just a lot of fun to get into the the real jazz players would have this wine in a bag. Well, I'm the proprietor, so I make the rules. I played with this drummer down at the Intercontinental Hotel in Chicago, and this was a fancy place. You don't fool around there. We wore tuxes, and and I heard this drummer, one of the best jazz drummers I ever played with, actually. But the manager said, no, you can't hang out at the bar every break. And he said, okay. So the next night he brings in a whole shopping bag. I mean, a big shopping bag full of, a couple bottles of whiskey, a 6-pack of beer. He just almost ruined the gig. We almost lost the gig after that. But he was almost a semi-famous drummer. He had played with Joe Williams. He had played with Jim Scheffler. Who's that piano player from Benton Harbor, Michigan, that I really liked? Semi-famous. He was in a group called the Three Sounds. And well, cheers, everybody. The summer is here in Arizona. I hear it's warm in Michigan, too, in the Midwest. So hope you're all having a nice Wednesday afternoon. And Anne-Marie is having chilled Canadian wild blueberry wine. Wow, that sounds exotic. I don't know if Chobi is going to come today. I want to see Chobi, the little puppy. I hope he comes by tonight. Everybody. Oh, Sue's here. Sue Virgil. All right. Peggy is a performer in her own right. She does a variety of things from semi-classical arias to yoga chants to old movie songs, and she's going to go on a live stream thing pretty soon. So I'll be mentioning her on my live stream. It's going to definitely be great music. And cheers. Hi, Sue. She says hi. Hi. Hi, everybody. We got a pretty good crowd. It's been fluctuating between 13 and it's really hard to tell the exact number. I think it's more than that if you include the YouTube. So There's a really great song by called "Summer Love," and it was the same group who did "Our Day Will Come." What was the name of that group? I'll think of it, but I'll do "Our Day Will Come" is a great song, a 50s song. This is a song by Ruby and the Romantics from 1959 or 60, right around there. Our day will come, and we'll have everything. We'll share the joy. Falling in love can bring. No one can tell me that I'm too young to know. I love you so, and you love me. Our day will come if we just wait a while. No tears for us. Think love and wear a smile. Our love has magic because we'll always stay in love this way. Our day will come. Our day will come, and we'll have everything. We'll share the joy. Falling in love can bring. No one can tell me that I'm too young to know. I love you so, and you love me. Our day will come if we just wait a while. No tears for us. Think love and wear a smile. Our love has magic because we'll always stay in love this way. Our day will come. Our day will come. Okay, I'm going to do an instrumental, and this is, well, I'm not sure if Ginger is still here, but she might be listening while she's doing something around the house or whatever. So I'm going to do this song from the movie Somewhere in Time. It also includes the classical piece, which I'll do a medley, that goes into 18th Variation on a Theme by Paganini by Rachmaninoff. If I feel like I can remember it, I'll do both the theme from the movie Somewhere in Time going into the secondary theme from the movie, which is that classical piece I just said. Very hard to say. music from the movie Somewhere in Time, and that movie has gotten to be a sort of a cult, or it is a cult classic. Um, I saw it in the theater. It was only in the theaters for about a week back in about 1980, and I saw the movie because some friends of mine from Second City were in the movie, so I went to see it. And the movie flopped in the theaters, but it turned out to live on as a cult classic. And thank you for your compliments. So we're kind of winding down toward the end of the session here, but I can't really tell how many people are here. Let me see. Very difficult to tell, but I think we're kind of winding down. So I will play another song, the goodbye song. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. MICKEYMOUSE. See you real soon. KY. Because we like you. MOUSE. It's so sad, but I have to say goodbye for another Wednesday. I think the crowd has tapered off, even by any standard. So every time we say goodbye, I die a little. It's another Cole Porter song, by the way. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Why the gods above me, who must be in the know, think so little of me, they allow you to go. When you're near, there's such an air of spring about it. I can hear a lark somewhere begin to sing about it. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor. Every time we say goodbye. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there waiting for me. My lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there waiting for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'll go sailing. Well, it's far beyond a star, it's near beyond. I know beyond a doubt that my heart will lead me there soon, we'll meet. Beyond the shore we'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. long sailing, so long sailing, goodbye sailing, goodbye sailing, goodbye sailing. All right, well, that about does it for another Wednesday. Thank you all for coming. And I just love this group of people who shows up here. And it's great to, it's funny, all the ladies are on Facebook and the guys are over here on the other chat room. And I think the ladies outnumber the men. Yeah, it's just like the old days, right, Jim? Okay, well, thank you. Thank you. I hear the applause. We'll see you next time, and have a nice Wednesday evening. Oh, Sue Vogel said she ended the wedding with that song. Every time we say goodbye, that's a very esoteric Cole Porter song. That's such a fabulously high quality song. It's just amazing. My favorite version is the Ray Charles, Betty Carter version. Check it out if you haven't heard it. It's awesome. Thanks, guys. Joe, thanks for coming in. I know you made a sad face because I played a sad song at the end. So because you did that, I tried to do a little bit of a happier song at the very end. And thank you for pointing out, Anne-Marie Colette, that the song is originally a French song called La Mer. Done so soon. Gosh, you try to play a string of songs by stream of consciousness for an hour and 20 minutes. It's not easy, but I love doing it. So, no, Mickey Mouse. Okay. Hey, Jay is here, has been hanging out in the back of the bar. Jay Sliverheels. Yeah, next time, get active in the chat, and we'll have, you want one more? Okay. Is there a request for one more, or should I just find one and do it? I can figure out one. The Chet Baker song I like. Unless I see a request pop up, I'm going to do this Chet. It's a song that Chet Baker did. It's a standard, very well-known, beautiful standard with a little bit of a beat to it. Sometimes people will dance to it because it has just a little bit of a beat. Time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you. So lucky to be the one you run to see in the evening when the day is through. I only know what I know. The passing years may show you've kept my love so young and so new. And time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you. Time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you. So lucky to be the one you run to see in the evening when the day is through. I only know what I know. The passing years may show you've kept my love so young and so new. And time after time, tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you. So lucky to be loving you. All right, I know Chet Baker made the jazz version of that song. Famous. I don't know who wrote it, but I'll find out and I'll give you all the information next time. We're gonna have a good. We always have a good time, I love all the group that shows up here. It's nice to have a lot of ladies here. I don't mind it one bit. So, and the guys, well, I'll tolerate you guys too. So thanks for coming. Mwah. We'll see you again soon. Au revoir. A bientôt. Thanks. How do I close it? I forgot how. No, I got it.